What's up, dummies? So today we're doing the most impossible would you rather challenge. We're gonna get a bunch of different questions and we're gonna choose what we would rather have, and let's see if your answers are the same as mine. Let's go.
Would you rather control weather with your mind or control animals with your mind?
Would you rather control the weather with your mind or control animals with your mind? Okay, controlling animals is stupid. I would do the weather, because like sometimes you want to go play basketball outside and then it starts raining, you know? You could be able to be like, okay, stop raining. That would be better. Let's see what people would choose. 53% of people would choose that. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to predict what I think most people would pick. So we successfully did it there.
Would you rather always be hot or always be cold?
Always be hot or always be cold? See, this is a weird question. I think most people would pick always be cold, but I think I would pick always be hot. I like to be warm. So let's say always be hot, but I think people are going to say always be cold. Yep, I got it right. Let's go. I'm about to get this whole video right. I'm not going to mess up once. Also, leave all your answers in the comments. I'm going to be reading and seeing how weird you guys are.
Would you choose only eating meat over only eating fruit?
See, that's one of the hardest questions I've ever heard, because that's literally all I do eat. I eat meat and fruit, and that's pretty much it. I think if I had to choose, I would say only meat, because you cannot get protein from fruit and you need protein. Like, you're gonna die. So I'd do only eat meat. Let's go. Let's go.
Would you lick a stranger's foot or a stranger's hand?
What the? Okay, obviously everyone's gonna say hand, but honestly, bro, sometimes people's feet are more clean than people's hands. Like, listen, hear me out, bro. I'm not weird. Whenever people wake up, they go take a shower, right? They clean their body, and then they instantly put their socks on, right? So that they have a clean foot inside of a sock, and then it stays in the sock all day, and it stays clean, right? But people's hands, they touch stuff. Like me just touching this and touching this and it gets germs. So it depends where you lick the hand. If you lick it like right here, then it's not gonna be weird. But if you lick like their like palm, that's disgusting. I think everyone would choose hand. I think I would choose hand too, but a foot isn't as dirty as people think. Yep, 85%, I knew it.
Would you rather be a cat or be a dog?
Okay, everyone's gonna say be a dog. I think I would rather be a cat though, because cats are faster, they can jump higher. Like, cats do whatever the hell they want, bro. I think everyone's gonna pick dog though. 50-50, that's BS, bro. There's no way.
Would you rather lose your hearing or lose your eyesight?
Okay, this is such a dumb question. This is one of the most popular would you rather questions. Obviously, you would lose your hearing. Being able to see is so cool and so important. So I would rather just not be able to hear, bro. I know people in my life who can't hear and they love it. You know, I know some deaf people and they love it. Yeah, 84% of people.
Would you rather breathe underwater or fly?
That's a dumb question. Obviously, we would rather fly. If you could fly, bro, you would just fly anywhere you want to be. But breathing underwater, it does have its perks, bro. Being able to breathe underwater, you could be the first person ever to discover what happens all the way deep in the ocean. Like, as you guys, you might not know this. I didn't know this until like yesterday. The ocean is like 1 billion meters deep, bro. It's like really, really deep, but we can't go down there because we don't have enough oxygen. So I think breathing underwater would be cool, but flying would be better. Like, if it's raining outside, you could just fly to like, you know, Zimbabwe and get some sun. Why did I say that country? I think everyone picked fly. Yes, okay. We're successful so far.
Be able to heal anyone or be able to bring back the dead?
Okay, so would you rather be able to heal anybody or bring back the dead? I think people are gonna pick bring back the dead because they want like their grandma to come back or their dad that passed away or their dog, you know? So I think that's gonna be the common answer, but I think I would rather be able to heal anyone, because then like you could just heal your mom when she gets sick and she would be so happy. So I think, oh, I got it wrong. What? Oh, okay, I'm not gonna mess up anymore, I promise.
Would you lose 20% of your IQ or lose 40% of your wealth?
I would rather lose, I would do the one on the right, I think. Yeah, I would do the one on the right, because the one on the left, yeah.
Would you rather have invisibility or have telekinesis?
Okay, see, this is a stupid question. Would you rather be invisible or be able to read people's minds? That's what telekinesis means. You can read people's minds. Why would you want to read people's minds, bro? That's stupid. That's actually like a waste of time. Also, it's like, it's very weird. Like, someone could be thinking about something weird and then you'll tweak out about it. I would rather be invisible, bro. If I could be invisible, dude, I couldn't even tell you what I would do. I think everyone's gonna pick invisible. What? Okay, I have 2 strikes, bro. If I get one more strike, I literally have to end this video. I'm not gonna mess up again, all right?
Would you rather always have urge to poop or always have the urge to pee?
Would you rather always have to poop or always have to pee? always have to pee. Obviously, you do not want a bunch of poop falling out everywhere.
What about
70% of people pick pee. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Would you cook like a professional chef or sing like a professional singer?
That's actually a weird but good question. Would you rather be able to cook like a professional chef or sing like a professional singer? I think I would say sing. I think sing is better because then you can just like sound good and like, you know, dude, you can just be cool. But cooking is cool though. You need to be able to cook. I think people would pick singer. Ah! Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna mess up ever again, all right?
Sick again or never have to sleep again?
Never get sick again or never have to sleep. Obviously, never have to sleep. You know how much extra time you would have to be able to do whatever you want? Like if you could just feel amazing without needing to sleep, bro, you could just do whatever you wanted. That's the best answer, bro. You're not gonna get sick.
Would you rather give up your life right now or have 100 kids right now?
What type of question is that? Would you rather have 100 kids or die? I would rather have 100 kids. That would be dope. I mean, my kids wouldn't be, you know, black and Chinese and white. I'd probably have all white kids. But like, dude, if I could have 100 different kids, like a couple of, you know, African kids, a couple of Zimbabwe kids, a couple of Chinese kids, a couple of white kids, a couple of African, I don't know any other race, Japanese, dude, that would be dope. Obviously, you would pick the kids, bro. What? This is cap. This is rage bait.
Every 1 hour or vomit once a day?
Jump scare every hour or vomit once every day. I think I would rather jump scare every hour because I'd be able to like deal with it, you know? I'd be able to know, okay, in 1 hour, I need to prepare myself. Vomiting every day is annoying. Bro, now I'm getting them all wrong.
Wear a face mask for the rest of your life or wear goggles for the rest of your life?
That's one of the worst questions I've ever heard. Would you rather wear a COVID mask for the rest of your life or wear goggles for the rest of your life? Bro, that's both stupid. People are gonna be like, what's wrong with you? I think I would do the goggles. Just because like, actually no, because that would mess up your vision. I would do the mask. I would do the mask. But I would get a cool mask and I'd just be like, yeah, I'm sick. I don't know. The goggles would be cool. It could be like a good personality thing, but nah. All right, we got it right.
Would you rather have all the knowledge in the world or have all the power in the world?
That's so stupid, bro. Knowledge and power are basically the same thing. Knowledge, obviously. Like, you don't even want power, bro. Okay, yeah,
Would
good.
you be born rich but corrupt family or born in a poor but moral family?
That's a stupid idea, bro. You would want to, yeah, obviously you would want to be born poor but in a moral family. Your family, your childhood would be amazing. If you grow up in a corrupt family, does that mean like your childhood is bad or your family is just bad? Because I'd rather be poor. All right.
Would you rather lose the ability to write or lose the ability to read?
What? Obviously, you would rather be able to read still, but not be able to write. Come on, bro. Read is so important. What? People would rather lose their... Oh, okay. I got it mixed up. Never mind. I'm tripping.
Would you be unable to listen to new music or be unable to re-listen to music?
I would rather be unable to listen to new music. I would rather, yeah, because I've listened to millions of songs in my whole lifetime. So, yeah, I'm fine with the ones that I've already heard, yeah.
Right, this is a funky one. Would you rather have an extra leg or an extra arm?
Okay, so would you rather have a third leg or would you rather have a third arm? Well, I think I'd rather have a third arm, you know, because having a third leg, it gets annoying sometimes, probably, so yeah.
Would you rather have no personal vehicle or have no internet?
No car or no internet. Well, I know a lot of people who don't have a car, and I mean, sometimes they hate their life, sometimes they love their life, but I don't know anyone who has no internet. I think having no internet would actually be fire. You could just sit around all day and read a book, like you'd be off your phone and stuff. I think I'd rather have no internet. No internet. All right.
Have one pet or have one child?
What type of question is that? Would you rather have one pet or one child? You would rather have a child, bro. Who would rather have a pet than a child? There's some people in the world who would rather have a dog than a kid, but when you grow up, you're gonna want a kid, bro. 64. Okay, that's how you know the people watching this are 4 years old. Of course a 4-year-old doesn't want a kid. He's literally a kid.
Be in a coma for 1 year or be in jail for 1 year?
Now, this is the stupidest. Okay, I keep saying this is the stupidest because this is just a bunch of stupidness. This is the stupidest question. Would you rather be in a coma for a year or in jail? Obviously, you would be in jail for a year, bro. Why would you want to have a black screen for one whole year? Your body would get fat. You would not be able to use your body ever again. Like once you get out of the coma, you can't walk because you didn't walk for a whole year. What? Like, no, your family would be crying, bro. You'd rather go to jail for a year. At least you can see your family and walk around and experience things and meet people. Come on, bro. Jail is the right answer. Oh my God. I'm convinced these kids do not know what a coma is. Y'all really want to be just straight for 1 year? No, y'all tripping, bro.
Only eat candy or only eat
Okay,
cake?
here we go. We're getting hella seed oil right here. I would rather only eat cake. Candy is just straight sugar. At least cake has some like flour in it. Maybe some protein, maybe. I mean, if you only eat cake or only eat candy, I know there's a few people watching this who their main food is candy or cake. You're fat. Come on, buddy.
Would
Yeah,
you rather
cake.
have a long, fulfilling career with modest success or short but highly successful career?
What type of question is that? Would you rather have a short work, like so you work for like 5 years and then you're very successful, or would you rather work for like 20 years and not be successful? Are they tripping, bro? Of course you would want a short work. Does he mean like a short life, but you're very successful versus a long life with only a little bit of success? Because if that's what he means, you want the long life. You want a long life with a little bit of success because success is dumb. Success is just, a lot of people think of success as what's out there, like getting the new car and stuff. But success, actually, the true definition, like it doesn't say this in the dictionary, but the true definition to me of success is just completing goals that you want to complete and doing things you want. Yeah, that's stupid.
Would you be able to buy happiness or be able to buy love?
This is a dumb question. I'm not even answering that. Love and happiness are like pretty much in the same thing, you know? That's stupid.
Get struck by lightning or get hit by large falling rocks?
Okay, so would you rather get struck by lightning and literally die or get hit by a bunch of large rocks and probably literally die? I think I'd rather get struck by lightning just because that's like something cool. If you get hit by rocks, you're stupid. Like run away. Yeah, okay, we got that right.
Would you
Let's
rather
go.
never celebrate birthdays again or never celebrate holidays again?
Never celebrate birthday. That's the easiest choice ever. Because you have like multiple holidays, right? You have like, how many holidays around the year do you celebrate? Definitely Christmas, definitely Thanksgiving, maybe like Valentine's Day if some of you guys have like a girlfriend and boyfriend. Maybe like St. Patrick's Day you guys do, Easter. So there's so many different holidays that if you pick your birthday only, you're just selfish, bro. Yeah, I would never celebrate my birthday. It's only once a year. Yep, they're smart.
Permanent summer or permanent winter?
Damn, both of these suck. Both of these really suck. Because the reason summer's good is because winter comes and then you want summer. And then when summer comes, you kind of want winter. I would do permanent summer, I guess, because I like the warm weather, but they both suck. You need all the seasons. Yeah.
Only watch movies or only listen to music?
This is the worst question for me, bro, because I don't watch movies and I don't listen to music, bro. If you know me personally, you know that this is a dumb question. I think I would rather watch movies than listen to music, honestly. Because you can learn something from movies. You can learn from music, but not that much. And I like to learn, bro. I've been trying to learn a lot because as you guys know, I'm kind of low level.
Would you rather walk everywhere or run everywhere?
It's the stupidest question ever. Walking is way better than running. Running just spikes your cortisol, just makes you lethargic and makes your body tear its muscles down.
Would you rather have a personal maid or have a personal assistant?
Personal maid, bro. I do not like I don't mind cleaning, actually. Actually, I would rather have a personal assistant because I do have a maid. I have somebody who comes and cleans this house. So yeah, I'd rather have a assistant who can handle all my emails and stuff.
Would you want to be a famous social media influencer or be a famous Hollywood actor?
See, obviously, I'm going to pick the Hollywood actor because I'm not going to say I'm famous, but I am like an influencer. I don't like that word. So I would rather do this. Plus, I think acting is cool. I mean, like acting in a movie, that would be dope. Even though I don't watch movies. But dude, that'd be sick.
Have family, but no friends? Or have friends, but no family?
Have family and no friends. Easy. That is the easiest question ever. Who would rather have friends and no family? You really want to go your whole life without having kids, without having a wife? That's stupid, bruh. Nah, I would rather have family every day. I don't need friends. Your family becomes friends, bro.
Would you rather date someone that is similar to you or date someone who is extremely different?
See, this is a very deep question because a lot of people think, okay, I want to date someone similar to me, but technically you don't. You kind of want to date someone who's different and then you guys kind of gel together better than because if you're just dating yourself, it's kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't choose. I would just say whatever happens,
Always
happens.
have pebbles in your shoe or always have a wet sock?
That's the worst question ever. Would you rather always have rocks in your shoe or always have wet socks? Wet socks is one of the worst things ever. That's disgusting. It's just... Dude, those sound effects were dope. Shout out to my mouth. I think I would pick pebbles in my shoe. I guess. Because socks are... That's disgusting.
Would you rather marry the ugliest person in the world or marry the dumbest person in the world?
I'm picking dumbest. Just because I feel like I could teach them. Actually, no. The dumbest person in the world would just be like... Like, they could look so pretty, but if she's just like... then it's not pretty. But if she's ugly, but she's very smart. You know what? Neither, bro. I don't want either. I do not want an ugly woman, and I do not want a dumb woman. It's not happening.
Would you rather only eat sweet food or only eat spicy food?
Sweet food, obviously. Because you can still get some healthy sweet stuff. Just because it says sweet doesn't mean it's only like candy and stuff. Like you know, fruit is very, very sweet and good for you. So I would do sweet food. Spicy food never sat well with me. I always just blew up the toilet. People pick spicy. That means you're never having fruit again. That means you're never... Technically, you could put some spicy stuff on the fruit. That's
and lastly,
disgusting.
Would you rather be unable to brush your teeth or be unable to shower?
Would you rather be unable to brush your teeth or unable to shower? This is the perfect question for a lot of you stinky people. Yo, so because I know a lot of people watching this probably don't... They probably do one of these things. They don't shower or they don't brush their teeth. A lot of people back in my old school used to, they would need this video. I love to brush my teeth. I like to keep my teeth clean. Like, it just feels good to have a clean mouth. But I do love to shower. So I think, honestly, I would choose be unable to brush your teeth, and I would just find a way to clean my teeth otherwise. Because he doesn't say that you can't, put some mouthwash in or something. But not being able to shower, you'll be stinky as hell. I mean, you can go... I guess if I chose this one, being unable to brush my teeth, I could go throughout life and just be like, hey guys, what's up? And try not to... Or like when I'm talking to people, like talk to them over here. If they're over here, just like so they don't smell my horrible breath. But let's see what people choose. Hopefully nobody picks shower, bro. If y'all pick shower, I'm...
Well, that was...
29% of people would rather not be able to shower. Y'all are stinky as hell.